Hide Your Intentions, a motivational tale. Introduction. In a small, picturesque village nestled between mountains and streams, there lived an elderly woman named Nira, renowned for her wisdom. Nira had lived a long life filled with challenges and triumphs, and her advice was sought by villagers for various matters. One day, a curious and ambitious young boy named Kavi came to her for guidance. He wanted to become successful, but often found his plans thwarted by others who either sabotaged him or stole his ideas. "Why do others always outsmart me, Nirama?" he asked with frustration. "I work hard, yet they always seem to get ahead." Nira looked at him with her twinkling eyes and said, "Come, Kavi. Let me teach you an ancient principle that will change how you approach life. Hide your intentions." Scene 1. The lesson begins. Nira handed Kavi a small seed and said, "Plant this in the field behind my house. Water it daily, but do not tell anyone about it." Kavi was puzzled but followed her instructions. For weeks he nurtured the seed without mentioning it to anyone. The plant began to grow, its leaves vibrant and healthy. One day Nira visited the field and asked, "What have you learned so far?" "I've learned to care for the plant and be patient," Kavi replied. "Good," Nira said. "Now imagine if you had told everyone about this plant. They might have trampled on it, plucked it, or claimed it as their own. By keeping it hidden, you gave it a chance to grow safely. This is your first lesson. Protect your plans as you protect this plant. Let them grow strong before revealing them to the world." Scene 2. The Market Challenge. To test Kavi's understanding, Nira gave him a bag of exotic spices and said, "Go to the market and sell these, but do not tell anyone where they came from or how you acquired them." Kavi set up a small stall in the bustling market. Buyers were curious about the spices, asking questions about their origin. Kavi smiled and said, "These are rare and of the highest quality. Would you like to buy some?" By not revealing his source, he created an air of mystery and exclusivity. The spices sold quickly, and he returned to Nira with a bag full of coins. "See, Kavi," Nira said, "when you hide your intentions, people focus on the value of what you offer, not the details of how you achieved it. This is your second lesson. Mystery is a powerful tool. It piques curiosity and prevents others from undermining you." Scene 3. The Hunter and the Hare. One evening, Nira told Kavi a story. There was once a hunter who wanted to catch a hare. He boasted loudly about his skills and set traps in plain sight. The hares overheard him and avoided the traps. The hunter returned home empty-handed. Another hunter, however, silently observed the hare's habits. He laid his traps discreetly and said nothing. Soon he caught several hares. The lesson is simple. Noise alerts others to your plans, but silence lets you act effectively. Kavi nodded, beginning to understand the deeper meaning of her teachings. Scene 4. The Test of Patience. One day, Nira presented Kavi with a jar of honey and said, "Place this jar in the village square and watch what happens." Kavi did as instructed. Within minutes, people gathered around, speculating about the jar's purpose. Some thought it was a gift, while others assumed it was a trap. Arguments broke out, and the jar remained untouched. When Kavi reported this to Nira, she laughed. "This is your fourth lesson. People will create their own stories when they don't know your intentions. Use this to your advantage. Let their assumptions work for you." Scene 5. The Final Test. As Kavi grew wiser, Nira gave him one final challenge. She handed him a small pouch of gold coins and said, "Use these wisely to achieve something meaningful, but do not let anyone know the coins came from me." Kavi pondered this for days. He eventually decided to fund the construction of a well in the village, as water was scarce during dry seasons. He told the villagers he had saved the money from his market earnings. The well was completed, and the villagers praised Kavi for his generosity and foresight. No one questioned the origin of the funds. When Kavi told Nira about his success, she smiled and said, "You've learned well, my boy. By hiding your intentions, you achieved your goal without interference or envy. This is your final lesson. True strength lies in subtlety. Let your actions speak louder than your words." Conclusion. Years later, Kavi became a respected leader in the village, known for his wisdom and strategic mind. He often credited Nira's teachings for his success. Nira, content with her pupil's growth, spent her remaining days in peace, knowing she had passed on an invaluable lesson. And so, the principle of hide your intentions continued to inspire generations, reminding them that wisdom, patience, and discretion are the keys to lasting success. On our channel, we share motivational and inspirational stories that uplift your spirit and help you navigate life's challenges with wisdom and positivity. Subscribe now for more tales of transformation and hope.